Summer is finally here and we all love soaking up the sun, having drinks with family and friends, and also going on little getaways to recharge our batteries. But do not lose sight of the upcoming September exams, because sooner than you think, you will wake up one morning and say,
"Where did the summer go? My exam is next week."
So today, I want to show you what you can start doing today so that your English doesn't get rusty. Hello, my name is Monica and I'm an EOI teacher in the south of Spain. Summer is an interesting season because we all love traveling, enjoying ourselves, hanging out with friends. But if you have to take your exams in September, you may have this guilty conscience of, wait, I need to study for my finals. And let's be honest, we all feel tired, we all feel unmotivated, we all feel hot to do anything in the summer. What can you do? Well, we need to find ways to make it short, simple and enjoyable. So let me share some ideas with you. The first tip is to stay in contact with the language from day one. What I mean by this is that if you need to listen or read or watch something, do it in English, and do it in English from day one. Let me give you some examples. The first section I want to talk about is reading, okay? And my number one tip is read books in English. Now, I understand that reading is not for everyone. I love reading though, and although it might be difficult to read, whole real life novel, sometimes you just have to pick the right author for you. If I had to recommend an English writer for you to practice your English, I would definitely recommend these two writers, Taylor Jenkins Reid and Colin Hoover. Why do I recommend them? Because their English is simple yet advanced and it's easy to understand, and they also write about everyday life, and there is plenty of dialogues in their books. Sometimes when you pick a book, and it happens to me, if it has many descriptive fragments, it becomes really difficult to understand and to follow. So I would rather read a book where there is a lot of conversation going on, so that is more real and easier to understand. The books I recommend by these authors are It Ends With Us by Hoover, and also The 8 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Jenkins. They're very amusing, they are very easy to read, and they are highly intriguing and motivating, so give it a try. My other option for reading is that you always pick books where the protagonist is a child. Why? Because when a child expresses himself or herself, their English is way better and way easier and simpler, so it's not that hard to grasp. So some of the books that I would recommend would be The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, and also Matilda, or for example Harry Potter. The second option that I recommend with reading is that you read perhaps magazines. Magazines are a better option if you want something lighter and not so thick and complicated. Now, the magazine that I really recommend and the one that I use is Speak Up Magazine. You can go online, go to their website and select whatever option you want. They have the paper magazine, the physical magazine that they send by post, and you will also get a movie with it. Or perhaps you can choose, what I do is I choose the online version where you just get the PDF magazine with all the audio included, although this one doesn't include the movie that I mentioned before. Now, regarding prices, is a very good option because if I'm not wrong, you can check in the website though, the online version it's only €4.50 a month, and as I said, you have plenty of articles about many different topics, and also you have the audio plus some activities included with the magazine, so check it out. Now let's talk about listening. In my previous video, I will leave the link somewhere on the screen. I spoke about my favorite platform to watch TV shows and movies. This platform is ororo.tv and it's fantastic for many reasons. First, because the price is better than other platforms, and second, because you find most of the TV shows and most of the seasons are already uploaded. And not only that, you have an option that is the dictionary, where you can actually save those words that you don't understand. The system will actually tell you the translation, and later on you can practice those words with flashcards, so definitely give it a try. My second favorite way of practicing listening is using podcasts. I cannot recommend this enough. If you go to the app Spotify, you simply go to the search bar and write podcast Learning English, and there you will find so many different podcasts about improving your language. Now, some of my favorite podcasts to learn English are 6-Minute English by BBC, English Learning for Curious Minds, Thinking in English, and Real Life English podcasts. The best thing with podcasts is that you can also type any keywords that you are interested in. For example, if you're interested in makeup, in beauty, in gardening, in cooking, you just simply go to Spotify, to the search bar, and type Cooking English Podcast, and then you will find plenty of podcasts and episodes, and you can listen to them. And at the same time, not only will you be listening to English and improving your English, but you will also be learning something new. And finally, my favorite way to practice and improving your listening is by listening to books through Audible. So Audible is a company owned by Amazon, and there you will find plenty of books all narrated in English. Okay, so if you go to audible.com, find the book that you are looking for, find the book that you're interested in. Perhaps you can try any of the books that I mentioned before, and instead of reading the book, you can actually listen to it. Now, sometimes people say that, reading, it takes a lot of time. I don't have that kind of time to sit down on my sofa to read, but then listening to books is excellent because you can do different things at the same time. Perhaps you need to walk your dog, or perhaps you're doing exercise, or perhaps you are driving, perhaps you are running errands. That's the perfect moment to be listening to a book at the same time as you are doing other things. So it's the perfect way to improve your listening skills. Have a go. Now, talking as a general tip and giving you general advice, if you are concentrating on your September exams, of course, the number one tip is to go online, go to Google and download past papers, past exams from other years and other communities, and of course do the reading and the listening exams. However, if you need something a little bit more focused, a little bit more guided, if you need some extra attention, the people from EOI por Libre, they have a fantastic app which is for free, and there you will find plenty of exercises and plenty of exams that you can do and you can practice with. Now, if you need something a little bit more intense and if you need a little bit more guidance, my friend Doya has also created the Intensive Academy with intensive courses to help you with your listening and your reading, apart from the other skills. So do not hesitate, just check the link that I'm going to leave you in the description box and ask for information. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please let me know in comments below which tip you found most useful, or perhaps what you're doing right now to practice and improving your reading and your listening skill. Okay, take care of yourself. See you very soon.